What's up, everybody? This is Warman here, and we are back. That's right. And today we are playing Bellwright. Not just regular Bellwright, Bellwright modded. I put 64 mods into this, and I will put them in the list below. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get to it. Alright, so we are playing with 64 mods, like I said in the intro. So, just wanted to show off some of the mods right here. So, I have a list. I'll put it in the description if you're really interested in. But, we're gonna start a whole new game. Alright, let's go. Let's see. We'll go there. I like tall, so let's see. We want to there we go. See what else we got. I don't care about the head size, chin size, all that crap. Let's see. What do we got for hair? Here we go. I like that one. I'll go there. Yeah, I like that right there. So we're about go a mustache. That go 5 and 3. Yeah, looking good. I'm not doing makeup. I could care less about the eyes. Because realistically, we're not going to be seeing into the eyes. We'll go default. Yeah, why not? Warman. CR1. Raids enabled. Raids outpost enabled. Raid frequency. Food spoilage. We're turning that shit down. See, I don't mind. Like, for example, I play Ark. I used to be a big Ark player until all the crap that they started doing with the new Ascendant crap and crapping all over Survival Evolved instead of actually going into Ark 2. So I kind of stopped playing that. But this right here, alright, I don't mind a little bit, but I'm not looking for default stuff. Skill learning speed. Let's turn that all the way up. Melee damage, range damage, we'll just leave it there. Weapon skill requirement, yes. I've never seen the fishing yet, so this will be brand new for me. So I'll leave it as is. Villager needs. Sure, we'll just do villager needs prosperity. So if we do the reward higher, I'm guessing that will give us better ports. I guess. I don't know. We'll see. And then we will, I guess, play. But are you ready to start the game? Yes, I am.
Isn't it funny how one small decision can have consequences that ripple through history? Or are we victims of a predetermined path? Was it chosen for you The day you visited your favorite woods on your 10th birthday. Was it destiny that the royal family were hunting there at the same time? From a tree on high, you watched as Prince Voldar and Princess Osen laughed, talked, and tracked wild animals without a care in the world. And you watched in helpless horror as a stray arrow bolted through the trees, hitting the prince in the chest like a lightning strike. Just like that, the prince was dead. And when the princess found you standing over her brother's dead body, it felt as though the gods were playing a cruel trick on you all. In the panic and confusion, you ran from the scene as fast as your legs would carry you. Fueled by rage and grief, the king demanded the head of any child who fit your description. Fearing for your life, your father asked a friend to bring you far away. Away from the king's wrath. In the middle of the night, you were taken from your home and brought away on horseback. In tears, you called out to your mother, but it was too late. Your old life was over. For years, you hid from the royal family, your resentment growing. You heard stories of your homeland, the rise and fall of a rebellion, the death of the king, and the reign of the evil Queen Osen. But on the eve of your 20th birthday, your guardian, the man who smuggled you out of Carvinia and kept you safe all these years, was brutally killed by a mysterious assassin. As he died in your arms, his hand clutched a coin with a strange sigil emblazoned upon it, a clue. Now, you have returned to your homeland for answers. Through choice or through fate, vengeance would be yours. But how will you fare in a land you no longer recognize?
That sigil looks like a snake eating its tail. So what is it, the world serpent? Alright. I'll leave this up for a minute if you really want to read it. But I suggest if you really want to read it, get the game. Now, all the mods that I'm using are for single player use only. I don't know if they would work on multiplayer. I haven't tried. But look at this, watch. So we got 150 speed on roads, but let's see, we need so we got some food, stuff like that. Now I have this so I tested all this out to make sure everything works. Everything works, all the mods work. I have another file where I'm like, I think 20 days in or whatever, and it's going really well. Again, I'm going to build in the same spot I did there too, because that's the place I like to go. But like, we could build stone walls right off the bat if we wanted to. I don't know what this is, but we need 6 wood and 2 stone. All right. What do we have? We have a berry and an apple. Find some sticks. Or we just get the saplings. That gave me 3. One more sapling. Really? Just couldn't give me the extra 3, could you? That's berries. I don't care for that. I'm not gonna bother with it right this moment. Stone. Come on, just give me one piece of wood. Or give me another sapling. Oh, there we go. I forgot. You gotta hold that. You never use a torch. Useless to me. But you know what? I'll keep it on me. You know what? I'll put it in the box just in case I ever need it. But okay. Did it say build? Okay, so look, this is what we can build right off the bat with the mods, which is great. But what I want to build first is this. As you can see, this is the one I think that comes with like that's regular game, right? But you have to use renown and trust and all this nonsense. This doesn't. So you literally just place it. And I always put it right here in the beginning because it's just easier for me. I like it over here. And then we just pull out the axe. Grab a stone. Missed the swing. We need to cut down a tree. There you go. And so we'll go into town, talk to whoever we need to talk to. But oh, I do like that you click on and see what the stats are for the people, stuff like that. See, me, I build personally right here, I think it is. That's where I build. Right in the beginning. And why? Because there is a copper over here somewhere. I think it's like right here. And then there's... No, it's tin and copper right here. And if you position your base specifically, like in this general area, you have access to this for the water, for the stuff like that. And then you have the mining stuff up here. But with the mods, okay, you don't have to go crazy because you're not gonna, I'll show you as we get there. Okay. Reeds, mud, all that stuff's not gonna be a problem. Later game, we'll probably have stuff that we'll need to do, but first thing I like to do is this. Like that.
Hold there, traveler. We don't get many strangers walking into Handine unannounced. Where do you hail from? So you were one of the lucky few. Others did not have such a fate. It was a terrible time. We still feel the aftermath of those events. We're trying to rebuild and grow, but it is difficult. You truly don't know? Our king, blessed be, ordered the death of countless children. But it all ended too soon. We still struggle, and it ended long ago. But let me not cast a dour shadow on your predicament. Forgive my bluntness, but I couldn't help but notice that strange sigil you bear. Is that a family heirloom of some sort? Ah. It is quite striking. Come to think of it, I believe I might have seen something similar. Well, I could, but I'm tied in a precarious position at the moment and cannot afford to distract myself from it. Perhaps you could ask, perchance it could work, yes? Yes, actually, I could use your assistance. As an outsider, you have a unique outlook that we could greatly benefit from. This situation is one we've tried to solve without violence, but patience wears thin. It's regarding an inhabitant of Handine, Lubomir, a hunter. Brigands were constantly warning him, throwing him out, and then they had a disagreement. So he left, to calm himself, and built himself a camp in the woods, by the outskirts of the village. And the problem is that the brigands are relentless, and sooner or later, the brigands will find him, and when they do, there won't be a second chance. Warn him. Tell him how the brigands are looking for him. Persuade him to find a settlement further outside the villages. He might be a disturbance, but he still is one of us. We protect our own, even the difficult ones. He's not a bad fella, just kept to himself. However, I know that our Amelie was on good terms with him. She's very connected to everyone in the village. Some people think of her as sometimes overbearing or abrasive. Do talk to her. She will be of great help to you, not simply regarding this situation with Lubomir, but even with other matters, like that sigil of yours. Thank you. He should be over the hill, more east from here. I'll mark it on. He might not agree with you.
Okay. So, if you want me to really go through the story and actually do, like, stuff, please let me know in the comments below if you really want me to, or if you want me to just skip through and just play. Also, if you want me to, what was it? Go through the mods and everything like that in more detail, you'd have to join my Discord for that. That way, you know, I can really talk to you about it.
We don't get many new faces around here, at least ones that aren't brigands, bandits, or Falsgar. That sounds ill-boding for me. What do I owe the pleasure of such a recommendation? That is a curious thing. I'm trying to exercise my memory, but not of someone from the village. I keep trying to recollect my memories to no avail. I will gather my thoughts, and when I can... Surely that wasn't the only thing that brought you my way. You're not from here, so why involve yourself in a quarrel between a stubborn hunter and a weary old elder? Work. You will find scarce employment around these parts. People might have odd jobs for you here and there, regardless of your intentions or motives for helping us. Lubomir is a son of Handine. Oh, he is as stubborn as can be. He sometimes doesn't really know when to stop, and that has me worried for him. Poor fella had to endure seeing his dog being attacked by the brigands. Cared for him till the very end, and even then he tempered his spirit, until the brigands dared to provoke him once more. The guy doesn't have a subservient bone in his body, and to be truthful with you, I am glad he doesn't. People here have grown too complacent. But do talk with him. Make him see that he's in danger. Perhaps he'll listen to you. Strangers sometimes say what locals no longer can. You will find his camp past the pond, at the edge of the village. Follow the path uphill. And after you have freed yourself from your Lubomir-related duties, do try and find me. I can help you, at least to learn more about Handine.
Alright, so one of the first things is when you get enough money,
How can I be
what
of
I
service
like to
today?
do.
Perhaps you'd like to view my fine wares. Well, while there is much to learn, and defying that rule is more than my job here is worth. Of course. Anything else?
Alright, so what I like to do is I usually will buy a quiver and some arrows right off the bat. That way I can defend myself pretty easily. Oh shit. Let's get our beef here. And rid of the apple. That way we have that. Get our stats going up. So. Oh, look at the little chickies. So, the last time I played this was when it originally first came out. And I played it for like a little bit, maybe a month or two. And then they kept updating things. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait. And that's what I've done for the most part. I've waited. And then I saw like a lot of updates lately. And I was like, you know what? I want to see if there's any good progress being made on it. So I figured I'd give it a shot again. Oh yeah, I believe it's a shrine. Yeah. I think that's a quest later on. At one of the other things. I'll have to check, but let's go talk to him.
Why are you wandering around alone in these woods? Haven't you heard about the wolves and the bandits? And you found me. What do you want, stranger? Dobron. This is the first time he has decided to... What else did he say? Spineless bastard. Probably he just want to get rid of me for good. Because he does nothing for the villagers. Everything he does is around pleasing the brigands. Oh, gladly. Some time ago, one of the brigands kicked my dog in the ribs because he was barking too loudly. The poor boy died the day after. I could not let it slide, so I walked to this motherless scum and punched him. Dobron came and apologized on my behalf and told me to shut up and leave. Can you imagine? I was the victim in this situation. At least Amelie supported me. This was the start of our argument. I'm glad we are thinking in the same way, friend. Is that all, or do you want to talk about something else?
He was nice. Someone came on my property and then hit my dog. You ain't walking away.
I think I will. Can you imagine, stranger? I feel bad now. A new pup? Tell me, stranger, where are you from? You know, maybe we are similar. I'm sure that the greenhorn like you could use some guidance. All right, I promise. Now let's get to work. We need to set up a proper camp, and let's give some traps to Dobron. I don't want to leave, so we better hurry up. But in case we won't make it until dark, we can sleep at my camp tonight. I have a spare bedroll. Tomorrow we should move it for...
Okay. Well, now, see, here comes the real problem now. Okay? We're gonna go and make our way to this place to that marker that I set, right? Now, oh yeah, here, so one of the mods right here is already in place. Look at all the deer. So it's 4 times the amount of deer. So we'll have plenty to hunt. But, like I was saying, so to get over there, we are going to, well, I know we're going to need a lot of flax. But the problem is I added on this one that's called Demon Boar. So the boar are really aggressive. Oh yeah, I wanted to put another one of those travel signs right here. Alright, let's get this stuff built real quick. We could always come back. Got it. Okay, that's another. So, down this road are going to be pigs. They are pretty aggressive. So we're just gonna go and run and hope we get through. See, he was already injured. These pigs are hot on my ass. I think I may have got away. But we're gonna go into the woods and around the bandit camp. Remember if I could. Oh no. There we go. We'll just go this way. No, you're not gonna go up. Okay, we're not going that way. How did we get up here? I can get up here though. Come on. You can do it. There we go. And the best thing is, we can run right when you get to a road with the 150, I think it's like 150% speed. So I like to build where it's kind of like there's like these flowers and they're in a nice spot. The distance from the camp. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting there. See now, if you can't get past the boar in the beginning, you can go around the mountaintop and do this, but you run the risk of running into a bear. Yes, this is it. This is my area. See, I use this road as a guide, and then in the bend here. So I'll usually put my village center, like right in this area. Like up here more. But you're gonna see really quickly, there are a lot of bandits that come through here. So I usually put my farming on this area and then my wood stuff over here. So we're gonna build right here. I'm going to build my post, one, because I want it in the heart area. So we'll put that, actually, we're going to put it right here. We're going to need the wood anyway. And then we need a stone. That can be found over here. Usually stones over here. And it's copper. There's a stone. Get a tree down too, so I can build with a log. That's a tree. There we go. Now this is because if we die, because like I said, bandits come through here like crazy, and I have double the bandits on. So we're going to have a lot of things coming through here. See, here's the tin ore. I went a little too far. Yeah. So the copper ore is like, I think it's over here, like somewhere over here. So I usually put the mine like right here, and it will go back and forth. Alright, so, and then we're gonna build our temporary stuff like right over here. I don't want to go close to the road. I'm gonna build right here. For so much shack. Because I usually like the reserve. Well, you know what? We could put it right here. Because I like to reserve this area mostly for my farming. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna put this over here. Put it right over. And then we'll have trees right here. So, oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to ask, do you want longer videos, like hour videos, or do you want me to do 45-minute videos, or do you want me to do half an hour videos? Let me know in the comments below, please. Okay, because for right now, I am going to just do, for this first two episodes, I'm going to do an hour for each one, because, you know, it's starting progress. Starting up usually takes a little bit, and I want to make sure we have plenty of stuff and content for the at least for the first video. And then, yeah, flax. Well, as you saw, there is wild flax over here. But I'm going to show you one of the other mods that once we, I mean, realistically, we're going to need people. But again, we don't have to harvest this flax right here. We could just, you know, take the fast travel point and go one of the other areas and get the stuff pretty quickly too. But we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna build this. Let's put this away. And then we're going to build a housing tent here. And look at that, logs. I need 6 more flax. And the one thing I do like about this area too, one, it's different than everyone else, okay? And because most people don't build over here. And two, it is next to a copper and tin area that gives you options. And three, realistically, if you wanted to, you build the shack correctly and the stuff, because I've done it, you could get river reeds and all mud and moss right all here. And apparently there's a fishing shack. I don't know if the fishing shack will work over here. Never tried it. I'll try it at this point, but we have to clear out those bandit camps first. So one of the first things I like to research is wait, where is he? Is he making his way here? I hope he's not. We might have enough flax, let's see. Ah, one flax away. Thought I saw one of them. Yeah, I did. Actually, I saw two. But it will all respawn out here naturally too. But we won't have to worry about that in a little bit. I'll show you why. Alright. Where are you, Lubomir? Okay, good. You're at that fast travel point. So we can just do this. So usually the housing tent is only good for 2 people. Mine is good for 4 people. Come on. And there we go. Now we can... You can be a worker. You can go sleep. Everything like that. So, basic stuff. We want our research... I like to kind of put that centralized right here. Another log. Did I get that? Thought I had one more over here. It's not. One log coming up. As you can see, the brigands are wandering right through the camp. Okay, good. Oh yeah, and I forgot, we want storage. Camp chest. And that I'm gonna put kind of right here for now. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it on the right side. Okay, so for this we need what? We need flax, 5 flax. It's 4 a.m. Let's sleep. There we go, day 1. Yeah, man, right now we're like 43 minutes into the video, and it's only day 1. Uh-oh. But... So he'll go around, collect the materials to build that stuff too, so... But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the fast travel point, go to inning, and get ourselves flax. This flax is abundant over here. No, that's... get another berry too. Show you another place I also like to put a sign early. Right after we build these two things and get the research going. I knew there was some flax over here. Okay, good. Alright, one of the first things I like to do immediately, I know he wants us to do this, but oh yeah, that requires reads and simple chord. We can't do that yet. I forgot, yeah. So that's gonna go there. But look, if you go to the house, instead of 2, look at that, you got 4. And then I will also queue up another research station, because with this you can have more than one. So I can research multiple things at once. I should just let that grow. One more flax. Don't want it here. I just didn't want to get it because brigands were walking by. And I am not the best at this combat with like a sword in the beginning. Not until I actually get a real sword. But I mean, anyone will tell you the bow in this game is like king. You fight with the bow in this game, you're gonna kill the most difficult opponents. This one, I will put that. Because as he works on this, which is what, wood he needs? No, he just needs 1 flax. There you go, 1 flax. And I'll put this in here. Alright, and I'll put this torch in here too. For right now, the books I'll just put in here. But, for example, oh yeah, I'll show you real quick. So, if you go to the books, right, you can consume, right, then read, that's it. Now go up. Agility 2nd. Alright, small traps, done. So we have to build, oh yeah, so we got to build a workbench. So that will be the advanced workbench. So I'm going to put that. I think I might make this area my workstation area. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put the bench there. So you can put the different racks. See, I can already put farms down. I can do different things. Let's see. Okay, so this is what I want first. This is gonna go over here. See, like, these will give us all the basic resources right off the bat. But look, it takes a minute to make. So that means we need the small water collector. This I am going to take and put over here. Because I always, like I said, I always build my farms in this direction. So I'm going to put that there. And that's going to take logs and stuff. But, where are you, Lubomir? Oh, you're over there. I wanted to talk to you real quick. Oh, you're dead. You must have got hit by an arrow. So stone. Go down here, grab the stone. There's plenty of stone over here. And try to avoid them. Copper. I mean, this is a nice little area. Once you get the hang of everything over here, it gets a lot easier. It really does. And once you start clearing out, like I said, these camps, and with the mods, it may shoot. I might be able to take them. I probably won't. But we'll kite them over here. Oh yeah, this is not gonna go well. Come on. Oh, I didn't want you to do that. If I could take one at a time, might have a shot. Not two. couldn't get away. Alright. Well, that sucked. Let them walk by. But, yeah, obviously, the only thing you don't drop is stuff here, but your inventory drops. Wait a minute, and then I'll go over there, grab my inventory. Yeah, I know, combat's difficult. But if you're one of those people that are really good at this kind of combat system, good. You're way better than I am. I'm good with the bow, and that's about it. So, but who isn't good with a bow in this game? You'd have to really suck. But yeah, like I was saying, this is the area I like to kind of put my town, my village hall and all that stuff. I mean, look at it, it looks cool. Got the nice blue, green of the grass. Oh, I forgot when you die, your food. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, and hemp does grow over here. You got berries for the beginning. You got mushrooms all over the place. Is there any more flax? I didn't see any. Is he back yet? I want to talk to him so I can move this mission along. Okay. Oh, I built it the wrong way. You stuck. Okay. So we're gonna need... Oops, my bad. 2 of those for now. We got hemp, reeds, and flax we could get easily to get a bag. So yeah, I'll leave it there because what we'll do is we're gonna need trees. Oh, there! I knew I had a log. Oh, I knew it. There was a log somewhere. Oh, there we go. Some mushrooms right there. And some berries. Beginnings of champions. But see what I'm saying? Like, they roll through here all the time. The goal, like, when you first start getting people, you're gonna want guards. Yeah, I gotta wait for them to walk by. I mean, you can if you're using same mods as I am. Oh, shit. Yeah. Let's see if we can just make a run for the river. That way, I'll just show you where the friggin' reeds are right now. I mean, if I had a bow, I could take them. Don't have a bow. Freshly noobish. So we'll go down here, we'll visit the water until they're off. Alright, they gave up. But yeah, anyway, I'll come down here real quick while they're all passing by so I can show you. And I'll grab that flax on my way back. But yeah, you come right down here. Right? I'm down here, might as well grab it, right? So you have the stuff over there. What was this over here? I think this is mud. Yeah, mud. And then I believe there are boar there. Is it over here? Oh yeah, here we go. If you want river reeds right off the bat, look at that. I mean, yeah, you can get in the starting area too, but you see what I'm saying? Like, river reeds, you got mud, and I think there's peat as well over here too. Grab it. Let's see. What else do we got here? Yeah. Oh yeah, river reeds, mud. I think over here there's peat. We go this way, and look, you got deer to hunt. I don't know if you could put a fishing thing over here. We could try. But what is this? Nothing. Oh yeah, I forgot about them. You got these too, the cranberries. There you go. Completely forgot about those. And look, you got a nice amount. There we go, more boar. And that's if you want to be like normal and go set up things and do it that way and go and harvest that and stuff like that. Go for it. Go and do it to your heart's content. Okay, but we're playing modded. If you're doing what I'm doing, you're playing modded. Okay? If you're playing with the stuff that I have. Okay, and that the goal for it is to make your life as easy as possible. We get 2 more flax. I mean, look at all the flax right here. Don't want to run into another camp. And then this is the road you can follow back up if you want. Oh yeah. Didn't we need hemp? Hemp is in here. Yeah. Right in here. There. What did I have that I could drop? I don't want to drop the logs. I'll come back to hemp. And I have a mod that brings in villagers too. It's called, I think, like the Settlers or Rebellion or something like that. So every day, I have it set to only one person coming in because I originally had it set for 2, and then my loyalty was like down big time. I was negative because of all the stuff. Oh, there you are. Now we can talk.
Your place to sleep. Now we need to prepare a place. Then we will take care. Enough talking.
I already did that. Place a campfire. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna put that up this way. Put our eating stuff up here. Because, like I said, farms and stuff are gonna go over here. Because the water's right here. So, there you go. Water storage. So, it's gonna be a collector. Over time, it will gather water. And then the water, we can collect it, and I like to build, where is it? One of these. And I like to keep it over here near my cooking area. And the one thing I like is that. Easy. It'll store all that water for us. And then the other thing I want to build is this. I gotta get this up first. But I also want that hemp. Hold on, I gotta get it. How much flax was it for that? For a bag, it was pelt and hide. Oh, it was 2 hemp I need. Go out a little and then down and in. Yeah, there we go. Let me carry it. Let's get it. Rather have it for now. And we still got a little room. You know what? We're gonna read this. That way we can get rid of it. Oh yeah, I forgot we gotta build an outhouse. Flax is always beginning. Really need it in the beginning. That's it. The big backpack is what we want, but we don't have the stuff we need for it right now. So we gotta do it this way. You can find the big backpack when you're clearing. So another mod I have is what the loot that's dropped by these bandits. You can actually. Oh, it require. Okay, good. I was about to say. I didn't just go through all that for nothing. But there's a mod that makes the camps drop better loot, and the enemies, when you kill them, drop better loot. So it's well worth it. Oh yeah, and then another thing I have added is storage times 50, I think. Yeah, so we'll when we get a little bit of money, we'll buy we could technically make ourselves a quiver if we really wanted to, but the gold is easy to get. So for me, it's just easier to just buy it. Okay. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and follow. And please come join me on my Discord. Alright? And I will see you all next time. Have a good one, guys.